Hello guys, another day in the life of being an NHS mum from the pandemic. So it's Tuesday the 16th of March and I had a really exciting day today. I got to do an endoscopy list this morning, so you'll remember that I told you I'm a gastroenterology registrar, and one of the big things that we do is endoscopy, so camera tests looking in the gut at various places. So I was doing OGDs, which stands for esophagogastric duodenoscopy, or if you want a shorter term, gastroscopy. And this is a camera test that looks into the stomach and small bowel. So I think it's fair to say I was a little bit nervous because I hadn't done one of these for a year. But it turns out that I had not forgotten how to do it. It is really like riding a bike. And I forgot how much I love being in endoscopy. I felt like I was in my element. Got to see a little, someone bleeding, and not, dramatically, but seeing a little bit of oozing and just learning how to assess the bleed, and then watching my consultant expertly manage it and realizing this will be me in 4 or 5 years' time. It did make me reflect on the fact that do I want to go back to full time? Because actually there's a lot of opportunities I feel like I'm missing from being less than full time, and part of that is my I didn't really plan probably to check what opportunities and choose my day carefully. But when I come home and I see Lily and I haven't seen her all day, and now knowing that I've got a day off tomorrow, I know why I've gone less than full time. Being a mum is so important to me as much as being a doctor. And as much as I love my job, I love being a mum, and I don't want to miss Lily growing up. I've been having lots of thoughts about how I'm going to fit in, a fellowship at the end of my training, how I'm going to fit in my liver. I'm really sorry, that is my animals playing in the background, so you might hear some scuffling. And actually, I genuinely had a conversation with my husband on WhatsApp about whether it would be okay to move for a fellowship if Lily was at school age. And it's really difficult. I sometimes think that medical training makes it very difficult if you want to be ambitious. But I do truly believe that I can make it work without interrupting Lily's school time. And I don't really know why I asked, to be honest. I think there are opportunities out there. It is difficult, but I think I'll manage it. And once I do, I'll be able to show other people what I can do. So after that, I had a meeting with our trust. So I'm part of the local negotiating committee for the BMA, which is our trade union. And it was really interesting meeting, actually, talking about how we can improve diversity and inclusion. You will have all heard about the gender pay gap, and that's something I'm quite interested in improving in the NHS. And actually having the opportunity to work with key players in the trust is really exciting, I think. And I'm still quite a junior doctor, but I do get the feeling that they're really interested in what we think because we're a bit closer to the ground. It's also really interesting just to see what my life as a consultant is going to be like, and thinking about all the other things that you have to think about. How do you fit in all the extra activities that you want to do? Will I go less than full time as a consultant? I have no idea. So yeah, that's really nice. And then this evening, I've just been helping with a webinar. So knowing that having a husband who's non-medical and is currently on shared parental leave really means that I've got the flexibility to do some of this extra stuff. I am struggling at the moment to find the right balance, and I think that will come with time. At the moment, I'm loving being back at work and I'm doing all this extra stuff, but I think I might peak, and it's important that I reassess things regularly and make sure that I'm giving Lily the time that she needs and that I'm happy. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to reflect on. Oh, just one other thing. I told you I cycle to work, so I managed to cycle in and cut off quite a bit of my time. One of the things I was reflecting on, so I listened to a podcast, which is absolutely hilarious. It's John Robbins and Ellis James. I don't know if any of you listen to it. And actually, initially I was quite anxious about laughing out loud while cycling. People do look at you, but after going to work and thinking the difference I feel like I'm making, I don't care, basically. and it really clears my mind after a day's work, cycling 25 minutes. That's really nice. So that was my day today. So one thing just to say is we'll be probably doing daily uploads from now on, because it's a lot to ask for somebody to watch 25 minutes of just a person speaking. So, and hopefully it'll take you along on my journey with me as well. So that's all for today. So as I say, tomorrow's a non-working day, and I will do another blog about how that's gone, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye bye.